What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I will be tackling the number one roadblock I see so many beginners make, including myself when I started out. I see beginners do this one mistake time and time and again. I have been there myself and I have watched countless others fall into the same pit hole as I did. Let's paint a little picture of what I'm seeing at the gym every time I go there. A motivated calisthenics beginner shows up. He is filled with energy. He can't wait to hit those planches, those handstands, those muscle ups. They start attempting a muscle up and they fail. I'm over there sitting at the corner like, okay. Disappointed. They then start to do some pull-ups. That's actually doable and quite reasonable. If you can't do a muscle up, do some pull-ups. But then they move on to do some push-ups. Then they feel a little bit more confident and then they try another skill. So they go to the low bar and they try a front lever. They fail. Frustrated at the front lever attempt, then they proceed to do a handstand. After that, they throw in some random ass exercises. And then they call it a day. Does this sound familiar? This haphazard approach is the norm for the beginners because they don't know what they're doing. I didn't know what I was doing back in the days. I started training for the muscle up, but I ended my workout doing ab exercises. And this is killing your progress the most because it lacks the crucial spice, the crucial element that separates the losers from the winners, from the noobs to the professionals. And that one thing is structure. You need to structure your workouts. You don't need to overdo it with a fucking notebook. You don't need any of that. Structuring your workouts isn't just beneficial, it's actually a must for you in order to progress as fast as you could. This 4-step structure is what has helped me to develop my own workout style, my training regime. I'm going to break it down for you as simply as I can because as a beginner it might be extremely hard to grasp all of the training concepts and ideas. Number 1, skill focus. You should focus on at least one skill. One skill to rule them all. Choose only one primary skill to master. When you're a beginner, it is extremely overwhelming to train every single skill simultaneously. So choose one skill that you wish to accomplish in the next upcoming months. So the trick here is when you're going to the gym or to the workout park or when you're training at home, start with that skill. You should approach the skill work before you do your basic work. I'm seeing a lot of guys who are doing their push-ups, who are doing their pull-ups, who are doing their dips. And after they have done that, they then start to work on skills. This is crucial. If you want to get skills, you need to do and perform the skills before you do your strength workout. The second step, skill-specific exercises. What are those, you might ask? If you want to hold a handstand, a skill-specific exercise would be the pike push-ups. Then you will move on to do more specific work for your muscles, which need that skill. Choose 3 to 4 exercises and do them all. A good example of that would be if I would want planche, then I would do handstand as a specific skill exercise. I would do multiple handstand holds, I would do handstand push-ups, and I would do pike push-ups, and after that I would maybe even do some planche leans. The third step is for you to do some advanced basic moves. These should be compound exercises. Then this is the moment when you start doing your pull-ups, your dips, your push-ups, your basic work. After you have finished your skill attempts, after you have finished your skill-specific exercises, then it's the point to squeeze your muscles for every last drop they have. Get those muscles pumped and try pushing for progressively overloading your reps or sets. Doesn't matter. Point is to progressively overload. And foundational work is the 4th step. Finish your workout for the day with some light light exercises to squeeze the muscles that you haven't mainly used. Finish with 2 or 3 basic exercises that you haven't yet done to squeeze the muscles completely. If you're doing a planche day with the right technique, the way I just described with these 4 steps, for the 4th step for the planche workout, it could be chin-ups, because chin-ups work on the bicep. Chin-ups work for the bicep. While the biceps grow stronger, it has more potential to hold and assist you for the planche. I have given a lot of examples, but it might be all clustered and all over the place. So here is an example from the beginning to the end. Let's apply this structure to training for the planche and to actually get stronger in every regard. You go to the gym, you do your planche attempts. In whatever level your progression may be, you need to do the planche attempts. You do the planche attempts, you do some raises, you do some strictly planche work. You only work on the planche for the first 15 to 20 minutes. After you are done with that, the step 2 comes into play. You will do planche specific skill work. Planche leans, handstand push-ups, handstand holds. These are all the specific exercises needed to do the planche. For the 3rd step, you will do pushing exercises all together. Dips, straight bar dips, weighted dips. What you need to do is to incorporate pushing exercises for the 3rd step, because they are the fundamentals of push power. Planche is a pushing exercise, so you need to push. And for the 4th step, you need to do foundational work. If you're doing planche, do some chin-ups, do some scapula holds to squeeze every muscle as humanly as possible. So when you're implementing this routine, this structure for yourself, it is crucial to know that frequency as well is important. Aim to perform this structured routine at least 2 or even 3 times a week. In between, give your body a rest day up to 2 days until you feel you are recovered enough. Every 2 to 3 weeks after you have done this routine, reassess your progress and adjust the difficulty of each element. You need to progressively overload. This is important. If you do the same training every time, you ain't gonna make gains. This means increasing your hold time when you're doing the planche attempts. This means doing more reps or even more sets when you're doing the advanced basic moves, or even moving to a more advanced progression. For an example, you're moving from an advanced tuck planche to a straddle planche. Deload every 4 to 6 weeks to get your body well rested, and keep a detailed backlog of what have you improved on. If you haven't improved on anything, then go back to the drawing board and use this structure and plan it as you wish. This structured approach has worked for me and countless others I have helped. So common mistakes you should avoid as a beginner. Please don't do skill hopping. Think of a skill, train until you can do the skill, and then take another skill. You don't want to hop between the skills. I have wasted years of my life because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a front lever or a planche. Now I can do both. Second thing, please don't neglect the basics of calisthenics. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, abs, squats. Do them. Do them, as I mentioned. Don't do them at the beginning of a session. If you want to learn skills as well, then leave them after the skills. Inconsistency is also a big thing, so stay, please, consistent if you want to progress in calisthenics fast. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and hit that notification bell to get more in-depth calisthenics tutorials. Thank you for watching.